Hey guys, welcome back to some more Pikmin. We're done with the Forest of Hope for now, so it's time to go to a navel.
A naughty word.
It could mean ship.
Yeah, it could be.
You don't know.
Yeah, it looks like that.
The forest ship. That's what we're talking about, right?
The Forest Navel.
Oh, this is
I don't know.
a fun
Navel
area.
is kind of one of those words. It's just like it's kind of, at least to me, it's kind of like the word moist. I don't
It's
like
an
the word
yeah.
moist.
It's an awkward
Very
word.
awkward word.
Yeah.
Look at all those red Pikmin.
He getting his Avengers team to assemble. Avengers assemble. Break down this wall.
You guys have fun with that. I'm gonna go find new friends.
Oh, leave him behind.
I mean, these ones can swim.
Yeah, these
So that
guys got.
instantly makes them better?
I mean, actually, in some ways, yes, but red Pikmin are still the best type in this game.
Yellow Pikmin weren't really.
Not really. They don't really get more use case out of their typing until the sequel.
They just blow up.
Yeah, pretty much. So this is our last type of the Pikmin that we need to find here. The blue Pikmin. These guys can survive in water because they have gills. So anything now that's in water, we can go ahead and carry back.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're playing on the new motion control.
Yeah, that's why it's in widescreen.
And also, I think it felt pretty good when I ran back through on it.
Oh yeah. I prefer the pointing controls of the Wii ports because of just how accurate it is. Don't like this guy, though. Stupid bread bug is always a pain.
Yo, he threw it back on you. Oh my god.
He didn't want that one. He wasn't feeling that pellet anymore.
And the funny thing is, it's just like he got one Pikmin to attack him, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, never mind."
Forgot, it does only take 2 Pikmin to pull that back. Dang.
Yeah, that's true. It's because of he has basically the same kind of carry power as an actual Pikmin, so you put 2 on 1 pellet and he's too weak. But sometimes it just doesn't work, because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take him to one of the onions and he bashes his head on it, which makes him basically die almost in one hit. But sometimes I swear, when the pellets go and he's still on it, he doesn't get sucked up.
Oh.
He tried to go in that onion. That was pretty bad.
I don't think I honestly knew that fact. That's a fun fact.
Jarrett learned something new today.
I did. I think I've always just fought him like a dumb idiot.
Oh, you just keep on whacking on him until he dies.
Yeah. Just start chucking Pikmin and, eventually get the piece.
And you're wondering where half your day went. Ah, just a bread bug.
You know, I don't think I have the Wii version of Pikmin. I think the only version of the game I have is on the GameCube.
I mean, GameCube version still is fine nowadays, but the biggest thing I feel with this version is just the reach of the pointer makes this so much easier to control. Because you can point to the edge of the screen in this version compared to GameCube, where you can only point out like 6 feet in front of you.
They were finally just demolishing that wall. Finally done demolishing that wall.
That's why I put 70 on the wall. It doesn't really take that long.
They put in that
What is
word.
that enemy down there that looked like a metallic nose guy?
If you're gonna fight those guys, make sure it's red Pikmin because they spit fire.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty deadly for every other Pikmin type.
Now, is there 2 types of them in this game, or is that just in the second one?
No, there's only the one type here, yeah. So I think they introduced newer ones in, yeah, the sequel.
Yeah. Okay.
They introduced a lot of deadly enemies in Pikmin 2.
Yeah.
A lot of them I'm not a fan of.
I know Pikmin 2 is by far the hardest one in the series, but is Pikmin 3 a good game for new players to play?
I've honestly never finished it, so...
I mean, I've played a couple days worth of it, and I say it is probably the most balanced out of them all, because you still have a time limit you gotta worry about, total day-wise, but it's way more generous than the first game. It's not like, oh, past day 30, you're just dead. Game over. In that game, as long as you have fruit, then you can continue going, and they keep on giving you so many fruits to collect. So it's a pretty good starting point if you haven't played a Pikmin game. It's very beginner friendly. It's not really that hard to really pick up and learn the mechanics. Does a pretty good job at teaching you all that stuff.
Now they're making a remake for the Switch, right?
Yeah, they're making a deluxe version of it, adding a little more content to the game.
Oh, that's fun.
I think you can play as Olimar and Louie in a dungeon, or something like that.
Yeah, because they weren't playable in the Wii U version.
I gotta pull up my blue brethren.
They've been here trying to lift that thing for like probably a quarter of the day. They really do try.
Their poor back.
Poor guys.
Yeah, their back's gonna be feeling that in the morning.
Automatic gear.
I just fill the cracks with dirt, it'll be fine.
Alright. It's not like you're taking this thing into space or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll worry about that one later, boss.
Can you just imagine NASA astronauts be like, yeah, we're gonna be launching and doing our launch today. There's cracks on the side of the wall interiors of the spaceship. What should you do? I just fill it with dirt. It'll be okay.
And that's why we won't have a successful launch.
But sir, I mean, it's the vacuum of space. Do you think dirt will protect you from the vacuum of space? Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
What are you worried about? Some kind of draft up there? It's space.
Just leave the window shut, it'll be fine.
Just leave the window shut, it'll be fine. Oh god.
It'd just be like, you see, you've played Sonic in the Sonic games. You can breathe in space. We're okay.
You gotta go fast and you can breathe in space. That's all that matters.
If you just gotta redeploy to Earth, just go ahead and jump. You'll be fine. You'll land on your feet.
No fall damage.
I found my number one what was that? Ionium set?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if this is one of the optional parts or not, but yeah, it's kind of here. Need a little bit more blues.
To get use out of it. Like you said, the yellows don't get much. I think there's only like 2 things you can really throw them that you absolutely need them for.
Yeah.
It's not a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah, for the most part, the yellows, they pretty much are just used for just bomb rocks, and that's it.
Assemble.
Quick, my flower friends, tear down the walls of anarchy.
Just don't get under the bridge. You might get crushed.
Oh no.
I hate the bridges in this game. Mechanically, they are so busted. A Pikmin could not get under a bridge at all. Even if it's like maybe a flower pendle under the bridge, when the bridge is like 6 feet above their heads, they can get crushed and die. Bridges are so broken in this game.
Oh, here comes the blues.
Man, a day is like a long period of time in the game.
Yeah.
It is about 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like each day is like 15 minutes real time, non-stop. But because of how much you're pausing to just interact with the parts and such, yeah, it feels more like 20 minutes.
Oh, they're gonna hog it. Oh no, get him out of the grass.
There's gonna be that one Pikmin that's gonna drink the nectar in the cutscene, and he's gonna go in the water.
Yikes! I wish they just got like supercharged. That'd be crazy.
Oh yeah, that'd actually be nice. Kind of like how they do later games with the potions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Pikmin 2
Oh my
2v
God.
or the versus mode.
Oh yeah.
It's not even day 5 yet, and you already got almost 1/3 of all the things you need.
You gotta be efficient in this kind of game. Gotta be moving.
Time management.
Man, I only have so much air. I gotta move.
It's one of those games, huh?
I'm surprised Olmar has like 30 days worth of air in his oxygen tanks. Normally, that's not how much an oxygen tank can hold for an astronaut. Normally, a lot less.
It's a pretty big tank. He's really strong.
It just takes one little puff, like, Okay, that's all I need for 24 hours.
That's why his mouth looks like that. He's like,
Okay, now you've done 1/3.
Get off the spring. Work on the bridge. And that one guy up there standing, get to work.
He's fired.
Break time isn't until 3. It's only 12:25.
Just wait. Just you wait, Lester. One of these days, the Pikmin are gonna form a union, and then you're gonna be in trouble.
oh no.
I mean, if that one happens, just have Louie do something, because he usually does something that scares everyone. And it's being an idiot. He'll mistake Pikmin as the actual pick carrots and start eating them.
Oh God.
I need yellows.
We need a mixed. We need them all.
You mean they actually have a purpose on this level?
I mean, actually, this is one of their best levels because there's a lot of stone rocks to blow up.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do. They were the bomb Pikmin,
Yep.
weren't they?
They were. They are.
Or they are. That's what I'm gonna say.
Well, you actually are kind of right with the word because they changed that with Pikmin 3, making all Pikmin carry bombs instead of just yellows.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, they didn't really have much of a use for yellows in this game, hence why they kind of just give him the bomb rocks to give him something special. Because originally, all types of Pikmin were going to carry the bomb rocks, but they changed that later on in development.
Yeah, it is kind of dumb to have like, oh, these two do a lot of things, and then this one's like, I throw it a little higher.
Yeah. It's like, how often do you throw high? Not very. In fact, there's a boss in this level where you're supposed to use the yellows to reach him, but you don't need the yellows to reach him. So, you don't even need them in their high throw powers.
Just don't accidentally throw him real close by. He'll die.
Hey, you'll be okay.
Look at that.
Now, I'm so glad they can't trip when they have these rocks, because imagine if one of these guys tripped right now. That would be genocide.
So many lives lost.
That was no wasted day, if that was the case.
What do I put in the accident report today? Yellow just dropped the bomb because he tripped. I don't know if that's covered on our insurance.
They say he went out with a bang.
It only took one bomb rock.
At least they know to get away after it lands.
Hey, sometimes. Sometimes you have that one that just bangs his head on the rock afterwards, not knowing what to do, and dies.
Oh,
your gravity
wow,
jumper.
that was convenient.
I was
They
worried
did
you
a
might not.
thing.
The gravity jumper. This anti-gravity device. Oh, you got 11 out of 30 now.
Yeah, we just need one more and then we can go to a new area. So that means we just need one more and we're not gonna leave.
What in the heck, Discord? Why was my webcam not working?
Oh, hi, Marley.
It's a surprise, Marley.
It's a
Yes.
surprise, Marley.
Not
You're in a
only was his
video, Marley.
not only was his webcam not working, but for some reason the scroll wheel on my mouse is only affecting the volume control. So that's
Oh,
fun.
Lord.
Okay, while he deals with that, drink nectar, guys. We will have to audibly describe everything happening. Olimar is walking up a slope, getting red Pikmin. He's gonna walk down the slope with an army of 100.
Okay, are we at the level with the large lake and the log?
Large.
Yes?
Yeah.
What he
Confusion
said.
settles in.
They're at the Forest Navel, Marley.
The forest
Oh,
ship.
okay. Because I was looking at the thumbnail for the most recent part and thinking about where I last got up to before I rage quit the first time I played Pikmin, and I'm like, that was, yeah. and I know it's early in game, so I had to guess it would probably be in that spot.
From what I gather, from what everybody says, and of the horror stories, I could definitely see people rage quitting Pikmin 2 because
Yeah, huh? Yes, I know this feeling. Oh man. Oh man, I swear I almost went bald one day. About ready to rip out all the hair. Jared, you'll know exactly the place I'm talking about with this one. The Bomb Rock Spider Cave.
oh, God.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, that cave I hate so much with a burning passion.
That's a good one. I think there's a multiplayer stage with
Like-
that, and it's fun.
Oh man, that's horrifying.
I love Pikmin, both conceptually, aesthetically, and the way it plays, but it is part of the reason I took so long to come around to Wonderful 101, because I'm like, I'm not going to do well with a game like this.
I mean, Wonderful 101 is similar-ish structure-wise with a game like Pikmin, but it's way more fast-paced, so I think you'd be fine.
And
It's
we're looking back
almost
3
done now.
years.
Hurry up, Lester.
I gotta bomb things first. Gotta use up these bombs. Everyone else is at base, so they're safe. Oh, why'd you just run to the fire? It's like, hey, look, there's fire here. Oh, let me just run in it. You'll be fine.
Hey, saves time, okay?
You see, I run faster at the Olimar when I'm almost dead, burning alive.
Alright, I have inadvertently dropped my volume to 0 again because of the scroll wheel, so I'm going to jump out of the chat and go, what the heck are my mouse is doing? So I'll see you guys in the next part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, ta-ra.
Get that nectar before we all die.
Of course, in like the last 10 seconds of the day, there's like, what, 8 things of nectar dropping?
That's a lot of nectar.
I've never seen this much nectar before in one spot, and I can't even use it.
I don't know if I've ever heard that noise either. It's like, "Bwong." That's a good noise.
Yeah, if you run into the nectar at all, Mar, it just makes a bounce sound. It's weird.
So if the Pikmin are not under your control after you whistle them when the timer goes out, they just get left behind to get eaten.
Basically, like, if they're not with you in your squad, or they're not back at your ship base, then they will get eaten by whatever wildlife is here at night. So make sure they're with you or back at base.
Or, uh-oh, bye-bye.
Like, oh, Jim got left behind again? Well, I hope he tasted good, because he's been eating.
The Pikmin population today. Oh, you lost three Pikmin so far?
Yeah, I don't even know how. I'm gonna just blame a bridge. just bridges. They just take lives without you knowing.